everybody. I am so happy to finally have time to make another video. I'm sorry, it's been I think like almost a year since I've made my last video talking about like how I passed the TEAS in order to get into the nursing program that I just finally graduated from it. I am so happy to be back and to film this video for y'all because I have been so busy and I know I have not posted anything about like nursing school or any other update, so that is why I'm here today to give y'all an update. So yeah, girl graduated and I finished the nursing program that I was in. So I'm here today to tell y'all all about how I passed my test, because I don't know if y'all have heard or if of course if y'all are in nursing school already and y'all are watching this video, then y'all know how hard the exams are. But if you are watching this and you're barely about to go into nursing school or any nursing program, honey, let me tell you, those exams are hard. Like, I thought I was a little smart before coming into this program that I just graduated from, and I thought I was a little bit smart. I was like, yeah, I got this. I mean, I haven't always been the brightest person in this world, but I mean, I've always been, you know, like a 3.5 GPA student or higher, or however you would say it. But I've always been pretty smart. And so I was like, I got this. I'm gonna pass, I'm gonna do great. But once I got into this nursing program that I just graduated from, that completely changed. I felt dumb. I cried 24/7. I think I cried to everyone. I didn't even want to go out because I was like always studying. I was always so scared that I was gonna fail the next exam that I was studying for, and I would just cry. I would just like sit there and cry, and I felt depressed all the time. And the thing that they say about whenever someone is in nursing school, you cannot go out, that is true. There will be some times where you cannot go out because you have to stay at home and study. But I am here today to tell you or share with y'all like any tips that I have for y'all for nursing school, for any like people who are about to go into any nursing program or anyone who is already in one. And so that's why I am here giving y'all a little update, because this girl graduated, even though I have more news to tell y'all, but I will get on to that later. So now that I've told y'all what this video is about, I am going to tell y'all my tips for studying. Now, the first semester, which was fundamentals, I think that was my lowest grade that I had in the entire program. Fundamentals was just different. Like, that was my lowest grade, but I think it was because like I got into this nursing program and I had never like seen like the questions once you get into a nursing program, they're like worded so much different than what like other classes that you've probably taken in the past were worded on the tests or their exams. Like, they're just worded different because they're NCLEX style questions to prepare you for that NCLEX at the end. Because that's what a nursing program is about. It's basically about preparing you for the NCLEX the whole entire time that you're in nursing school. It actually only prepares you for a test, because those skills, do not ever worry if you don't have all the nursing skills down that they teach you in the sim lab or that they teach you in clinicals. Do not worry, because once you get out into work, you will get those skills. But right now, just focus on passing each test and just focus on passing the NCLEX at the end. And anyways, what I am going to tell y'all is how I studied for each exam. So like I said, for fundamentals was just hard because I was, you know, I came in and fundamentals was my first class that I took, and it was just hard. Like, the questions were so hard. I remember studying for my first test. I forgot what it was about, but I was studying for my first test and I was like, well, fundamentals at first honestly seemed like common sense. Like, I was like, I don't think I need to study. Like, this is common sense. Like, why are we going over this? Like, anybody would know this. And once I took that test, I was like, what is this? Especially when I looked at my grade at the end, I was like, oh no, like, come on, like, how did I make this? Like, I thought I was gonna make better. Like, I was like, this is all common sense. Like, I should know this. But the thing about it is that it really actually isn't all about common sense. It has more to that. Like, there is more to that. And, well, that was, to me, that was my lowest grade, probably because I was not used to seeing those NCLEX style questions that they give you on each exam. And so I feel that's what made it harder. But the way I started studying after that first exam was, like, for example, this is my, let's see, this is the MedSurg book. I know it's all like ugly now, like it's all messed up, because if y'all can tell, like, I actually did go through these chapters and read them. I'm not saying I read every single thing, every single little box, every single little thing, no. But one thing that I'm going to tell y'all to really do is, like, for example, this book has, it's like this. But these boxes, like these boxes right here, this red box, this purple box, another red box, a blue box, those are the things that you really have to read. Why? Because most of the times the questions from the exams come from those boxes. So if you read anything from that chapter, please read those boxes, because most of those questions from the exam come from those boxes. And that was one of the errors that I did when I took the first exam. I didn't read the boxes. I was like, they're just boxes. I don't think they're important. And so I just read the text, the paragraphs, but I didn't read the boxes. And so that was one of the things that I messed up on. Another thing is, each of these books, now your nursing program or whatever might not come with, like, they might be different books, but these were my books. And so each book came with like a study guide workbook kind of, and it came with questions that you would like answer either while you read the chapter or after you read the chapter, so that you can kind of see like what you learn and stuff, and it kind of makes you like summarize the chapter. And so, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I did not really do this, but when I did do this, I kind of did score better on my exams, but I didn't really do it. I don't know why. I just didn't feel like doing the study guide workbook or whatever. I just didn't feel like doing the study guide workbook. And so, I mean, I did do some, but I really didn't use it. But when I did use it, like I said, I did score better on the exams. And so, another thing that I recommend y'all to do is they give you ATI books. Now, if your nursing program that you're about to go in or that you're already in doesn't use ATI, then I don't know. I know other schools do HESI. I don't know. But my school used ATI. And so with ATI, they gave us these ATI books, and this was my fundamentals for nursing one. This is nursing leadership and management. I did use these books, and the reason why I did use them was because they actually did help me. It kind of summarizes a chapter in here. It summarizes it here way simpler. I don't even know how to say it. I'm sorry. It summarizes it, and it makes it way easier for you to understand. What I first did was read this ATI book, like the chapter about what I was going to study for my exam. And then I would come back, and then I would go to these books, and I would read, like, mainly, like I said, the text boxes that are in the chapters. And that really helped a lot, because this really summarizes it, and it makes you understand it, like, you know, it's just easier to understand, in my opinion. Another thing I did is I would, like, as I read the chapter, I would ask myself questions. So like I would read a paragraph and then I would be like, okay, what could be a question that maybe could pop up on the exam? I would like ask a question about it, and then I would answer it myself, just to make sure that I was actually reading those chapters and not just like, because I don't know about y'all, but it happens to me a lot. I would read a whole chapter and then I'd be like, wait, I don't know what it talked about, because like I could read, but then in my mind I was thinking about other things, and like no. So that's how it helped me, like not just read the chapter, but like actually understanding the chapter. That is what I did to actually understand the chapter. And so now that I've told you all lots of the things that I did, I'm going to answer lots of questions that many of y'all might have, or that I think that some of y'all who are already in nursing school or who are going into nursing school might have. So these are the questions that I thought about. I mean, it's not a lot, but I mean, I feel like most of us have these questions. So first question, I even did like a little index card or whatever. Oh, another thing before I start, I did do index cards too. Like the vocab words, if I really didn't know the word, I would just write it down on an index card and just stick it in my book, and then like make sure like I read it. Because one of my professors, I mean, she would sometimes include vocab in it. So like sometimes in our exams, she would say the definition of a vocabulary word, and she would say the definition of the vocabulary word, and then we had to like type in what was the vocabulary word that the definition pertained to. And so that sometimes that popped up in our exams, but not a whole lot. But sometimes I did it just to make sure that I actually understood that word anyways. But some commonly questions that I think most of y'all have, or that even I had when I started that nursing program, was, is it hard? I feel like most of us have this question before going into a program. And so, was this nursing program that I was in hard? I would say it was a little, I mean, I'm just playing. It was really fucking hard. It was hard. I mean, I don't know, but I mean, I used to barely study for my other exams. Like back before starting this program, I would be one of them persons who would just sit in class, listen before the test, like literally the day before the test. I would just go over my notes like once, and then I would go in there and take the test and make an A. That's how I used to be. But when I got to this program, honey, everything changed. Like I would actually have to sit down and study. Sometimes like my family would be like y'all know I'm Hispanic, Mexican, whatever. And my mom would always be like, vamos a una fiesta, or like basically like, let's go to a party, or like, oh, there's gonna be a baile. And I'm like, I wish I could go, but I can't go. Like I always wanted to go out with my family and stuff, but sometimes I just couldn't. Now sometimes I did go out because I absolutely needed it. Like I couldn't just stay in here and like be not going out. Like sometimes I actually like did need to go out, but most of the times I would stay my weekends and study for whatever test I had on Monday. That's just the way it is. Sometimes if you really want something, you have to sacrifice something, and that's what I had to sacrifice. I had to sacrifice not going out with my parents, or not going out to bailes, because I'm Hispanic and I like to party, but I had to stop that for a whole year while I was in this program. But you know what? Now that I graduated, I can go to all the parties I want to. Anyways, next question. Hardest subject. Like I said, fundamentals was hard because I wasn't used to the NCLEX style questions that they have on the exams. But maternal nursing, that was just hard. I don't know if it's because I don't have any kids, but it was just hard. Like some of the stuff, I don't know, it was just hard to me. And so maternal newborn nursing, that class was challenging to me because there was a lot of things that I did not know. And like the people who were in my class who already had kids, like they knew a lot of that stuff because they had been through that. But me, since I don't have any kids, like it was hard. But that's all I gotta say. Maternal newborn, it was hard to me, and I feel like that was harder than fundamentals because I really didn't know a lot about it. Next question. Clinical. My clinical rotations were always great. I loved clinicals. Like, I absolutely had so much fun. I know that a lot of, like, I would watch YouTube videos, and I know a lot of girls would say some of the nurses are mean, but I mean, in my opinion, I never had a nurse that I was with that was mean to me during clinicals. Like, all of the times that I had clinicals, and all of them nurses were super nice. They were so helpful whenever I had questions. They would actually let me do hands-on, and they would just let me do a lot. So clinicals was great to me. Like, I just had such a good time. Now, I'm not gonna lie, after clinicals, I didn't even want to come home and study. Like, all I wanted to do was just come home and go to sleep because I was so tired. But they were always great. Did I work? Can you work when you're in nursing school? Yes, you absolutely can work. It is doable. But me, I only worked one day out of the week, and that was on Fridays because I went to school Monday through Thursday. Monday and Thursdays were my class days. Tuesdays and Wednesdays were my clinical days. And so I only had Friday because the weekend, like Saturday and Sunday, I wanted to study. So Friday it was good for me because, I mean, I had to pay for my gas. I'm so grateful that I have parents that actually, like, you know, they support me and everything. And so they don't make me pay anything, but I did have to pay for my gas or anything, like, you know, anything that I wanted, maybe like a shirt here or like, you know, just something. And I did work, like I said, one day out of the week. I didn't work much. Basically, one day don't even count to me, but I just worked mainly to, like, have money for my gas, and that's it. And those are the questions that I think are really common and that many people have before starting a nursing program. And so if you have any more questions, just comment down below, and I'll be so happy to answer them in my next video, because I will make a next video over me passing my NCLEX, because I did pass my NCLEX. I forgot to mention that in the intro, but I did pass my NCLEX on my very first time with 75 questions. And my next video is going to be all about how I study for the NCLEX and, you know, any tips I can give y'all. And if you have any questions about that, comment down below. That way I'll make sure to include those questions and answer those questions in my next video. Anyways, let's go on. So some things that I would really recommend y'all knowing, like, y'all really have to know, that is really gonna help y'all, is knowing your lab values. I got this, I was watching like a YouTube video, and there was a girl on there who said that she studied this sheet for her NCLEX. I mean, she used this sheet for her NCLEX, like, to study for her NCLEX. I don't know. I don't remember which girl it was or who it was. Otherwise, I would definitely, like, include her video down below in the description box. But I don't know who it is. I forgot. But definitely know your lab values. Like, that is the main thing. Like, that will really help you. Another thing that I think y'all should know is your ABCs. Now, I'm not talking about A, B, C, D, E, F, G. No, I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about airway, breathing, circulation, disability, exposure. Y'all should really know those because they will help you a lot. Many of the questions on the exams are prioritization questions, and y'all need to know those ABCs. Like, they will help you so much. Let's see. Another thing that I think y'all should know is Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Definitely know that. And other than that, I feel like anybody can do nursing school. Anybody can. All of us can do it. Now, some of y'all might think that, oh no, like, I'm dumb. I don't think I can do it. Yes, you can. Because I had a girl in my class who, like, she had five, I think it was either 5 or 4 kids, and they were like all little. I think they were only like 1 year apart from each other. And that girl did it. She was smart. She was always in clinicals. I mean, anybody can do it. So yes, my friends, amigas, amigos, if you feel like you want to go into nursing but aren't sure about it, do it. Don't let anybody stop you. Make your parents proud. Make your family proud. Or make your friends proud of you. Show them and prove to them that you are smart and that you can do anything that you want to do and accomplish in life. And that's all I got to say. My friends, my mom was, well, actually all my family was always super supportive, and I am so thankful. So mom and dad, if you are watching this video, thank you so much for your support. And anybody can do it. I'm sorry, y'all are gonna get tired of me for saying that, but I really mean it. Anybody can do it. Like, I thought I wasn't gonna pass. I thought I was gonna fail. I thought I was gonna like fail my comprehensive predictor, which I can do a video about that too. Actually, I will do a video about that, about how I passed the ATI proctored exams and all that stuff. They're hard. They're definitely hard. But you know what? Nothing in this life is easy. And the only way you can get whatever you want is to work for it. Work for what you want. Work for your dreams, girl. Work for them. Because once you work for your dreams, you will have those dreams come to reality. So, work for them. But that's all I have to say. I am super happy. I am done. Well, not done, because I have other things that I still need to do. Like, I have to look for a job, and I will of course keep y'all updated on that. But I am done for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and if y'all have any questions, leave them down below, and I will make sure I answer them in any further future videos. And I love y'all. If you are watching this video, I already love you because you clicked on this video to watch, and that makes me so happy. And if I could help any of y'all, I will leave my email down below, and y'all can always email me and ask me any questions. I will be super happy to answer any questions that y'all might have. And thanks for watching this video and clicking on this video. Please subscribe down below so that y'all can receive a notification whenever I upload a new video, because I will be doing like how I study for my NCLEX video, and then how I study for proctors, like ATI proctored exams as well. And so subscribe babes, just do it. And I am here to motivate all of y'all to work for your dreams, work for them. Anyways, thank y'all so much again. I'll see y'all guys next time. Bye.